Bonaire is a small island located in the southern Caribbean Sea. It's about 100 miles from the coast of Venezuela and about 600 miles from Miami, Florida. The island is about 22 miles long and 5 miles wide. The island is known for its scuba diving and snorkeling. There are more than 60 dive sites on the island. Perched amidst the sparkling Caribbean Sea, the small island of Bonaire, through the passage of time, evolved into a premier scuba diving destination. The island's tranquil waters, teeming with an abundance of marine life and its pristine coral reefs, have enticed scuba enthusiasts from all corners of the globe to explore its underwater realms. The population of Bonaire is about 18,000 people. The main languages spoken on Bonaire are Dutch and Papiamento. English is also spoken on the island. Bonaire is a part of the Kingdom of the Netherlands. We're spending a week in Bonaire, diving almost every day. The island offers a variety of dive experiences, including shore dives and boat dives. We meet at the dive shop, Wanna Dive. They'll be our diving operation this week. After completing the paperwork, we check that we are all ready to go. The first dive we're making is a shore dive right across from the dive shop. It's not something that you'll see very often, but this is the most common practice around here. We walk in our gear, cross a road walk a few blocks along some nice beach houses. We go through a resort entrance to walk through a restaurant terrace to arrive at the dive entry location. We carefully walk down a few stairs to get in the water. The dive master will be our guide for this dive. After swimming a few yards offshore, we reach the wall drop. The reef walls here are a sight to behold, with their spectacular splendor and abundance of marine life. As we dive deeper into the waters of Bonaire, we're struck by the vibrant colors and diverse marine life that inhabit the reef walls. At first glance, we see a trumpetfish about every minute we swim around this site. As a peacock flounder swims by, its delicate and graceful movements are a joy to watch. Its flat shape allows it to effortlessly glide through the water, and its fins undulate in a mesmerizing manner. The vibrant colors and patterns of its skin are even more vivid underwater, creating a stunning display of nature's beauty. We end this first dive, carefully climb the slippery stairs, and head back to the shop the same way we came. Most of our next dives will be boat dives. Klein Bonaire is a little island west of the Big Island. The dive sites there are not reachable by car. We will have to make several dives on that side. After a short drive from the dive shop to the dock, we join the captain on one of the wanna-dive boats and head to our dive site. The entire island coastal area is a wall. We need to identify what the current direction is, then we swim into it. The plan is to turn half-tank later and return to the boat. As we submerge beneath the azure waters of Bonaire, our eyes are met with an array of mesmerizing vistas. The coral reef, a veritable wonderland of color and life, stretches out before me in all its splendor. The sun's rays filter down through the water, casting a dazzling light show upon the underwater landscape. We are immediately struck by the kaleidoscope of hues that adorn the reef. The coral itself is a riot of colors, from the delicate pink of the staghorn coral to the deep red of the finger coral. Schools of tropical fish flit about, their scales glimmering in the sunlight. Trumpetfish, also known as Atlantic trumpetfish, Caribbean trumpetfish, corneta in Spanish-speaking regions, and fifer are slender, elongate fish with large, long head and compressed snout. Trumpetfish can readily change its color to closely match its surroundings for camouflage. In most individuals, several markings include one or two dark spots on the caudal fin, and black bars at the base of the dorsal and anal fins are present. Interestingly, the trumpetfish is rarely seen swimming horizontally. Instead, the fish slowly swims or floats in place, more or less vertically, with the head sticking down, often amongst sea whips. Aside from the cornetfish, a close trumpetfish cousin, the trumpetfish is most closely related to seahorses. Trumpetfish are carnivores, feeding on small fish and invertebrates. As we will witness here in a moment, one specialized hunting technique involves the trumpetfish slowly swimming behind a large herbivorous fish, using the larger fish as camouflage, then coiling its body into an S shape and rapidly lunging at prey when an opportune moment to strike presents itself. Pay attention here how it hides behind the parrotfish, then coils its body into an S shape and rapidly lunges at prey when the opportune moment to strike presents itself. It picked up a little shrimp as a treat. Trumpetfish seem to select a shadowing fish based on color. Red-brown trumpetfish tend to shadow brownish fish like grouper. Blue-gray trumpetfish shadow schools of blue fish like blue tang, and occasionally even scuba divers. Some days we could make a 2-tank dive, and on others, the shop only schedules a 1-tank dive. But for divers who have buddies, shore dives are unlimited. One can just fill up the tank and drive around the coast to visit one of the 60 easy-to-access dive sites. Geologists believe that Bonaire was formed relatively recently, as the nearby continental shelf, now located near Montserrat, and the cause of the volcanic activity on that island, moved through the area. It forced a large mass of rock to the ocean surface and created the islands of the Lesser and Greater Antilles, including Bonaire. As the seabed rose, a vast coral reef grew on what is now dry land. These corals were eventually exposed to air and perished, becoming surface limestone deposits over the millennia. Vast amounts of coral skeletons may be seen along the shoreline across the interior of Bonaire. The island is essentially a coral reef that's been geologically pushed up and out of the sea. As we continue and make other dives, we encounter more marine life and underwater beauty. A green moray eel glides gracefully through the crystal-clear waters of the reef. Its sleek serpentine body undulates with each powerful stroke of its tail. With one final flick of its tail, the green moray eel disappears into the shadows of the reef, its sleek form disappearing from view. But even as it vanishes, its presence is felt, a reminder of the many wonders that lay hidden beneath the surface of the ocean. Coral formations themselves are a marvel to behold, with their intricate structures and various hues of purple, pink, and orange. We come across another moray eel peeking out from a crevice in the coral. Its beady eyes seem to follow us as we pass, and we can't help but feel a sense of awe and wonder at its intimidating yet fascinating design. A school of blue tangs hopped from coral head to coral head, their vivid blue bodies shimmering in the clear waters of the reef. They were a tight-knit group, swimming together in perfect harmony as they searched for their next meal. From towering brain coral to delicate sea fans, the coral reefs of Bonaire offer breathtaking scenery for those who appreciate natural beauty. Sunlight filters through the water, illuminating the reef and highlighting its stunning colors. More than half of all the businesses on Bonaire are linked to tourism, which in turn depends on the preservation and protection of the island's natural beauty. It's a beautiful sight to see this elegant creature in its natural habitat, its grace and power a testament to the majesty of the underwater world. Bonaire is known for its commitment to preserving its coral reefs, and the island has been at the forefront of both protecting their coastal areas and increasing their coral transplantation efforts. The island has established several marine parks and protected areas and implements strict rules to ensure that its coral reefs remain healthy and vibrant for future generations to enjoy. On the other front, researchers and conservationists in Bonaire have been working to grow new corals in nurseries and then transplant them to damaged areas of the reef. This method not only helps to restore the reef, but also allows for the growth of new coral colonies, increasing the overall health and diversity of the reef system. Juvenile smooth trunkfish are known for their playful behavior as they swim around the reef, investigating and exploring their surroundings. They are also known to be quite curious, and they are not shy about approaching divers and snorkelers. In addition to their cuteness, smooth trunkfish play an important role in maintaining a healthy coral reef ecosystem. They feed on algae and small invertebrates, helping to keep the coral clean and healthy. As we explore the reef, we are constantly amazed by the sheer diversity of life that it supports. Schools of small, brightly colored fish dart in and out of the coral, while larger fish, such as grouper and barracuda, lurk in the shadows. Our diving is over for the day. We will need to get some rest and get ready for our other dives. Dive operates two boats, one small and one larger, to take divers to the various dive sites around the island. The small boat is ideal for small groups. The smaller size allows for a more intimate and personalized diving experience as the group size is limited. Divers who encounter Caribbean squid in Bonaire are often amazed by their beauty and grace. They are quick and agile, and they move with an almost fluid-like motion that is mesmerizing to watch. Their ability to change color, combined with their unique and distinctive appearance, makes them a favorite among those who love to explore the underwater world. The dive is ending as we hang suspended in the water. Another green moray eel swims underneath us. The eel's vibrant green color is striking against the browns and oranges of the corals. This beautiful encounter makes up for the sadness of ending the dive. As the last light of the sun disappears, the sky fades into a deep blue. The colors may change, but the beauty of the sunset remains. The last rays of sun cast a golden light over the water, highlighting the graceful movement of a boat, probably heading to shore. The inhabitants settle in for the night, but for many divers, this is just the beginning of the adventure. The night dive is one of the most unique and exciting experiences a diver can have, and we are eager to get started. We check our gear, making sure everything is in order, and listen to the guide's briefing. The dive site is literally a few yards from our location. We walk in the water and wait for everyone to get ready to dive. The sun has now disappeared. Diving at night is a unique and thrilling experience. The underwater world transforms into a mysterious and dark place, full of shadows and surprises. As we descend into the depths, we come across creatures that are only active at night. We watch in wonder as eels venture out from their hiding places to hunt. The reef, normally a vibrant and colorful place, takes on a different character at night. Shadows dance on the rocks and corals, adding to the eerie beauty of the underwater world. One of the most memorable experiences when diving at night in Bonaire is the visit of tarpons. These are majestic creatures that inhabit the waters of tropical and subtropical regions around the world. During a night dive, these huge fish are known to use lights to hunt for their prey. While tarpons are usually shy and elusive during the day, they become more active at night and don't mind swimming among us, scanning the floor areas lit by our torches. This makes night diving an ideal opportunity to observe these magnificent creatures in their natural habitat. After a few minutes, we spot a turtle sleeping under a rock while these silver giants keep scanning the floor for prey. As we move along the reef, we see small creatures darting out of the way of predators, while others hide in the crevices of the rocks and corals. Along the way back to shore, the shallow water hosts a significant amount of marine life under the rocks, corals, and man-made objects. Even as we are about to surface in about 5 feet of water, tarpons still hope to locate some source of food. This was the last dive of the day. The good news is that it's about a 1-minute walk from the room where we're staying. This dive site we're visiting next is considered one of the most popular and the most exciting dive sites in the region, and for good reason. The Salt Pier is a unique and historical landmark located southwest of the island. It's a large concrete structure that was built in the early 1900s to export salt from Bonaire to the rest of the world. Today, the pier has become a thriving ecosystem for marine life. The pier stretches out into the sea and is approximately 1,000 feet in length. It's used to load salt onto the holds of ships bound for Europe and North America. After reaching the end of the pier with just a few strokes from shore, you can choose to swim north or south along the impressive structure. Both options provide a remarkable dive experience, and the best choice will depend on the current conditions. Today, we're visiting this site by boat. The shallow, clear, well-lit waters, accompanied by light rays piercing the surface, breaking around the pillars, offer an exhilarating ground for all levels of photographers. The sun's rays penetrate the crystal clear waters, illuminating the underwater world and creating a stunning interplay of light and shadow. The pillars of the salt pier are surrounded by a wealth of diverse and abundant marine life. The combination of clear water, ample sunlight, and the shelter provided by the concrete structures creates the perfect habitat for a wide range of species to thrive. The pillars themselves are also covered in a range of marine life, including colorful corals, sponges, and sea anemones. These species form intricate communities that provide a home for smaller creatures such as shrimp, crabs, and snails. Fish who live here understandably reproduce well and nest here as well. Sargentfish is no exception. These small fish commonly are yellow with black stripes, thus the name. Males become dark blue-purple in color during mating season when guarding eggs. As we swim along the towering concrete pilings of the salt pier, we come across several nests of sergeant majorfish. Their active behavior can be quite striking, but it's important to remember that they can become aggressive when defending their nests. With proper caution and respect for their territory, we can still enjoy the opportunity to witness these fish defending their nests on the pilings without getting attacked. One of the highlights of this dive site is the opportunity to encounter large schools of fish. Schools of fish are a common sight at the salt pier, and they can be found swimming amongst the pilings of the pier and amongst the surrounding reef. The pilings of the pier provide a unique and complex underwater environment that attracts a diverse array of marine life, including numerous species of fish. The presence of these large schools of schoolmasters is a testament to the health and abundance of the marine environment at the salt pier. As our adventure comes to an end, we are left with a sense of wonder at the beauty and diversity of the Bonaire Reef. The coral, the fish, and the other creatures that call it home are truly a marvel of nature, and we are humbled and grateful to have had the opportunity to explore it. Diving Bonaire is an incredible experience that brought joy and excitement to all of us. For some of us, the thrill of exploring the underwater world is expressed through dance-like movements and playful antics under the water. For others, the joy of diving is expressed through capturing the memories of the dive and keeping them alive long after they have surfaced. We surface feeling invigorated and rejuvenated, and I can't wait to return to this underwater paradise once again. We must give credit to the dive operation, Wanna Dive. Their expertise and knowledge of the island's dive sites have greatly enhanced our diving experience on Bonaire. Overall, this scuba diving trip to Bonaire has been nothing short of exciting, and we are grateful for the opportunity to explore the underwater world of Bonaire. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel and get updates about future adventures to other exciting dive sites.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate